The Wild Robert. I'm ready. Okay, everybody ready, spaghetti? I'm watching this in 4K because my PC from Atlanta can handle this, and it is now in Vancouver. Also, apparently Torrican is free today, and I think we'll be watching Look Back after this if I'm still awake. So, whoever wanted that, you're welcome. Okay, here we go. Ready, spaghetti. 3, 2, 1. Aquaman. What am I watching this on? My computer. Ooh. Love the wide angle lens here. I guess it's a perspective shot, maybe. Yeah. Y'all got booped. Nice. Is that Lupita? Hmm. Hmm. Pep. Hmm. Hmm. It's funny the trope of like robot vision, but they have like English text as if a robot. Like that doesn't make any sense. It's a trope. We see it, it's a way to communicate things to the audience, but it doesn't make any sense. That's not how like a robot would see the text and then read it through like a separate program that's feeding it text. No, it would be interpreting it through its brain, through its processor or whatever. God damn it. Hmm. I like all this littering happening. Oh my god. Why does it have to say that? God damn it. Like, things are already shown. You don't have to tell it. Like, you clearly established that. Do you say that to yourself? I guess it's for the customer. Oh, shit. Why do the animals understand English then? The robot's speaking in English, right? I might be too tired to look back after this, but we'll watch it tomorrow if that's the case. The robot's speaking their language? But we hear it as English? So it's like a Mass Effect situation? Was it speaking only in rabbit to the rabbit? But the rabbit... Wait. Is all animal language the same language? Because the rabbit said it says no to the other animals, and the other animals reacted to it. So animals speak one language. Okay, thank you. It doesn't matter. John Wayne, I'm going to ban you. I'm going to ban you right now. I'm going to at least give you a timeout. You have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Full day timeout by... I'm not allowed to just speak my mind. It's nitpicking for me to have thoughts and say them out loud. Go fuck yourself. You're nitpicking my stream. Yeah, I was kind of hoping from the first trailer this would be like a Wall-E type thing, where it's more show and don't tell. This does feel like kind of like a dumbed down version, like unnecessarily. I'm glad I didn't see this at TIFF. This is kind of what I thought it would be after the second and third trailers. It's stylized to some degree, at least. Like, definitely feels more inspired than Treasure Planet. Yeah, I missed Flow at TIFF too, unfortunately. That one I wanted to see more. I got sick when I was at TIFF. I had to miss a bunch of shit. Flow looked more interesting. I remember my prediction. I don't know yet. No one has confirmed or denied this. Ig! Ew. It's Renegade. Do you have a heating pad? I don't care if the robot talked in the book. So far, I feel no part where the dialogue has improved a scene. It has me imagining a better version of this movie without dialogue. When you adapt something to a different medium, you get to make choices, right? Doesn't have to be the exact same. In fact, it inherently can't be. Is that what a sound a fox makes? That was like a dog bark. Is that a thing? I'm kind of just do I really want to watch another fucking hour plus of this? I feel like I might just change. I might just watch Look Back with Torkin. I'll give it another 15 minutes. We have to see if my prediction is correct, though. Pretty. Mom!
Dead!
Yeah, we need Fado on the soundboard. We might be watching Look Back after this, or we might be shutting this off and switching to Look Back. We don't know yet. I'm giving this another. I'm gonna try to make it to the 30-minute mark. I'm so glad I didn't watch this at TIFF. I made the right call. It's not that this is like a bad movie. It's just so fucking safe and uninteresting. Like all there is to get out of the stylistic choices we got out of the trailer, in my opinion. Like it's the same as watching a short film in that sense. I don't like baby shit. This is worse. This is worse than before. I'm never watching Transformers 1, sorry. Okay. Well, when you look at a good movie, you don't just go by the studio, right? You go by the people that created it. You don't go DreamWorks, therefore, and then whatever other DreamWorks you thought of. You don't go Disney, right? You might go Disney because Disney has such a tight grip on what a movie can be at this point. But like even A24, it's like doesn't mean it's going to be good. You have to look at who made it, which most people are completely unwilling to do. The average audience member is not interested in that. Well, we got an off-screen baby death. Raised at a point. Oh, I thought that was like a chicken soup recipe. It looked looked like she was going to turn it into soup. That'd be a better movie. Oh my god. Hey, the fox can talk. Is it going to sound like Nick Wilde? Oh, does that mean the snow leopard's going to talk? That baby dead. Fox talked earlier. It didn't register. It's a lynx. I don't know. Fuck, whatever it is. Okay, robots are fucking dumb in this universe. Why does that fox understand what cooked food is? Why does that fox associate the image of a cooked chicken with anything? He's a fat fur now. Don't you have to vomit it into their mouth? A freshly born duck, I don't know if... Can they just do that? That would have been a better scene. The fox knows what a transmitter is. I like Lupita. I don't know if I like robot voice Lupita. She deserves better roles. Should have went into the hot water. This is way less boring than Treasure Planet, but this is a best case scenario 6 out of 10. Terrible take? Explain which take is terrible. 6 out of 10 at best, or less boring than Treasure Planet? I don't even know which take you think is bad. You're crazy either way. Why does he sound like Jimmy Kimmel now? I don't want to finish this movie. I think I would rather watch Look Back with Torkin. I am close to having it uploaded to my thing that I can. I'll give it another 4 minutes. I wonder if that means I have to watch The Apprentice then for the podcast. Like I don't understand wanting to see something that doesn't surprise or impress. I just don't I don't understand the. I guess most people just want like a sense of familiarity, I guess, but like I don't know. No, I'm gonna skim through it to see what I see the gist of it, which is fair. No, I'm not shitting on people who enjoy it. I'm shitting on people who expect me to enjoy it. That's my gripe. I'm just messaging to Arkin just to see if they're free. It's time to delete my Twitter. Oh, because I'm not enjoying this movie? What would have made it better for me? It being not bland and safe and predictable and nothing. Like, it's just what is there beyond the mild stylization? Like, it's so not engaging. The question is, like, what do you think I should be getting out of it? I never said I hated it. Why do you think I hate it? Because I don't like it. I don't think I used the word hate once. Her heart. Look, okay, when you've seen so many fucking movies, it's like when I look at a trailer, when I look at a modern trailer and they start doing like we're gonna take an old song and make like an epic slow version of it. If you haven't seen a lot of trailers, there might be nothing wrong with that, right? But to me, it's very annoying just seeing like, oh, that's on the checklist. This is like more unique than like an Illumination movie, right? It's better than that, but it's nothing to be like raving over, in my opinion. It's very boring and very safe. Anything I might switch to Look Back because Torkin wants to watch it, and I'm just waiting for him to respond. Yeah, it's better than Illumination. That's like pretty undebatable, right? I don't like baby voices. There's a lot of baby voice in this film. Like it's not so simple and easy to like tug on my heartstrings. I'm not heartless. Like emotions exist for me. It's just like not this simple and easy to do it. I need something more. You can call me Ryan Gosling. I wish it was like more interesting. I wish it was cooler. I wish there was less dialogue. Like, is the dialogue good to anyone? Like, what can you say? Tell me something about the dialogue you like. Tell me, the people that really like this movie, tell me something about the dialogue that you like. Because if you don't have anything to say about it, then that explains my gripes, right? Tell me something about the dialogue that you like. Major studio would never make a fully animated movie with no dialogue. WALL-E was the first half of it was like no dialogue. WALL-E is a great example. What are you talking about? Yeah, the entire like first half of WALL-E. What do you mean, kinda? That's like literally what happened. WALL-E talked a little. He said WALL-E, he was like a Pokemon. He said his own name, and he said, "Oh." He said WALL-E and Eva, and that's it. Fantasia, that's old. I would love to see Flow. Flow looks so much more interesting than this. Similar art style too. Flow is the thing that I regret not seeing at TIFF the most, I think. But I was sick. Like the score is very like paint by numbers, bland. It's like it's just you could replace this score with a score from another animated kids movie, swap them out, and no one would even notice. No one would even notice. Who did this? John Powell. I feel like John Powell would have done a better job, actually. John Powell's a bit more distinct, isn't he? I feel like I would be saying positive things about the score if it was John Powell. Do I think the trailer for this movie set up false expectations? Trailer 1 had me a bit more hopeful. Get cucked. It's funny introducing a threat like a fucking crocodile or alligator in a movie where you know he's going to be fine and there's not even going to be blood, probably. It's Rotmouth. Okay, was it a fish? From that first angle, I thought it was like a fucking crocodile or alligator. Well, Twitter it hasn't studied the 12 principles of animation, even though I did, so they're incorrect. The funny thing about Twitter and people that are mad at me for not, well, hypothetical people that are mad at me for not enjoying this movie as much as they did, is their assumption that I would have any different of an opinion if I saw this in a theater. I'm literally just speaking my thoughts. These thoughts happen in a theater too. Like this exact same get me out of here mindset happens in a theater. I am learning to not take Twitter as seriously. Like, oh, it's a lot of disturbed people. Ugh. Yes. What do you mean? Do I take Reddit more seriously? Yeah, but I've been also learning that whenever there's any kind of like pushback on anything, that other people brigade from other subreddits, and that's something that I've had to learn over time. I'm like, oh, this isn't really most of my audience. This is a lot of other people from other communities that are just jumping on the opportunity to shit on me. Oh, that's an important thing to consider. Who cares? Who cares? You're not my mom. Aw. Wee you pew. Wee you pew wee. This is so boring. Damn. I'm waiting for Torikin to message me, otherwise we're stuck in here until he comes back. Because the only reason I'm watching that other movie is for him. I think most of my audience doesn't interact with me at all. Even on YouTube comments, most of my audience isn't there. That's something that I've had to like learn over time. It's like usually if things are going fine, people don't say anything. It's not a bad movie. It's just like a complete fucking waste of time for what I'm looking for. It's just absolutely pointless. Like I want to see and experience something. No thanks. I'm calling Torikin to get him to fucking check his messages. Because I don't want to watch this movie. Well. What I find insane is the amount of people that... Oh, wait. He responded. All right, he's coming. What I find insane is the amount of people that like feel so defensive over something that they feel the need to legitimize someone else's experience. Like, I'm distracted right now in the exact same way that I would be distracted in a theater. Maybe I have ADHD. Like I would be thinking of other things I have to get done in my life. But to some people it's like, oh, he's doing a watch along, therefore the experience is illegitimate. Which I mean, like, I guess that means every movie I've enjoyed on a watch along, we can't count that, right? I think Anybody that knows the type of things that I enjoy, don't expect me to gush over this. The arguments against it haven't been compelling reminds me of when you said Arcane was boring. What arguments would you like me to make for my own experience? What arguments about my own experience were unsatisfactory for you, Za21? It's funny that the movie Circle Jerk subreddit hates me so much when I'm very much like not a part of the Circle Jerk, and that's usually why I get hate from them. Is that I'm not a part of a Circle Jerk for a particular film. That's usually why I get hate. Like, I thought it was a criticism of Circle Jerk, not being another Circle Jerk. Like, one example there being baby talk. Like, what? Like the baby's fucking voice acting! What are you talking about? What do you think I meant? What do you think I meant when I said that? I said that while there was a baby voice acting. What do you think I meant? All right, 24-hour timeout. Oops. I accidentally banned you permanently, sorry. I think I undid that. All right, we don't know. You might be banned for 24 hours or permanently. We don't know. What the fuck do you think? How is that up for, like, interpretation? What do you mean? All right, we're switching to a different movie. I'm about to skim through this. Just if only to see if my theory was correct. All right, they're flying. There's more flying. And the main ducky. Okay. Hold on. I want to see how the main ducky learns to fly. It's earlier. Okay. The main ducky learned how to fly before the second to third act climax. So I did not correctly predict that part. Main ducky learned how to fly at 58 minutes. And it was not to save the main character. All right. I just how could I possibly fucking care about this? All right. I'm rating it a 5 to log that I tried watching this movie. And anybody who complains about that, understand that if I kept watching it, it would be lower. And that is a consistent thing. I have tested this with other movies that people have complained about me rating without finishing them. And consistently, I rate them lower if I finish them. So be happy with a 5, okay? There's no function on IMDb that allows me to say that I've watched something without rating it, right? So I'm going to forget about this movie entirely. I'm going to forget about it entirely. And if I don't have a rating there, then I might try watching it again in the future. That's what I want to avoid. Okay? That's why I rate things that I don't want to watch again, even if I haven't watched the entire runtime. Okay? So a 5 is generous. Be okay with that. Don't expect me to have the exact same emotional experience as you. Thank you.